metric test.
Thank you. So you've had the opportunity to review the report as well?
Yes, ma'am.
Well, are there any objections to me adopting the recommendation of media?
Yes, Your Honor, there are.
Okay. Dad, do you have any objections?
Yes, Your Honor. Yes.
Good. All right. I will say I have had the opportunity to review the supplemental declaration filed by Ms. Tice.
Did you also see in the file the declaration of Sue Ramsden?
I believe
That was filed on 11/25.
yes.
Okay, and then finally was the record of father's convictions in Placer County, that was filed 11/26.
Yeah. So, let's start first with the batter's treatment program. Dad, are you, do you agree that you were ordered to do 52 weeks of batter's treatment?
No, I wasn't. Actually, it's 12 weeks and I completed it.
Well, you were ordered to do, what Mom is contending is that you were ordered to do 12 weeks by the family law court, but that in the criminal court in Placer County, you were required to do a 52-week batter's treatment.
Don't know about that, Your Honor. And even if
Have
I,
you seen the filing?
no, I haven't because I can't get it. I've actually gone to the police office several times and they won't release anything unless it's the victim. And since I can't communicate with the victim or her lawyer because her
Did she
lawyer,
not serve you with this document?
no.
It was served to his attorney, Your Honor, Ms. Hall.
Do you have the original report though? The original report,
The report,
original police report.
the police report's not gonna be relevant.
Okay. Your Honor, can I have my father come up here, please? Well, I'm here all alone, and he drove here from Florida to help me, so.
Sorry, if he's not your counsel, no.
Okay, Marsden motion, Your Honor, to have him, Marsden, yes, but I'm not a lawyer, Your Honor, but I would like my father to come up here or sit behind me if I need a little advice.
You're not represented by counsel, are you not, Ms. Hudson?
No, I'm not.
No, you're not. Okay. No, I'm sorry, that's, Marsden is not the appropriate motion, and there's no motion to be made to ask your father to come up here. He's not licensed to represent you, and.
I didn't ask him to represent me, I asked him to sit next to me.
Well, if he sits next to you, what is the purpose of him sitting next to you? I'm not gonna allow him to speak.
That's fine.
What is the purpose of him sitting next to you?
I would just like his support next to me, is that okay?
Any objection if he sits next to him? He's not gonna, he has no input at all, okay?
There's no objection, Your Honor.
But he's not to have any input. You understand?
That's fine.
All right, so I understand that your attorney was served with the documents. Have you not received these documents from Ms. Huddle?
No, I did not. Subtle has been sick, actually.
I'm aware of that. Do you have a copy that you can provide him? I will tell you that the sentencing order from the Placer County Superior Court dated January 22nd of 2015 does have the box checked that you need to enroll into and complete a batter's 52-week program.
Okay, I can do that, Your Honor, that's fine. My question is, what does that have to do with the case about my daughter?
Well, part of
That's
the
between,
reason-
that was between me and her when my daughter was not even home. What does that have to do with my daughter's well-being? That's what I would like to focus on.
Domestic violence has an impact.
Did you read it, Your Honor? Did you read it? I have a question for you, so,
No.
okay, I can't do that? Okay. Like I said, I don't know what I'm doing up here, so.
Your Honor, I would grandfather, or he's shushing his client, or he's shushing his son. I don't agree to that. You can't sit up here and be calming him down. That's not.
Sir, do you understand that you're not to communicate with your son well?
I can't be a witness or anything for Ava. I just wanted to
No, that's-
speak for Ava, that's all, I don't care
No,
about.
if that is not why you're called up here. He wanted you as a support person up here. I gave him the opportunity to do that, but you're not to speak at this point in time unless I
I
ask
didn't
you
hear
to
him speak. Okay, we'll play these games. Well, okay. Let's do this.
What I want you to understand
Sorry.
is that
I'm listening, Your Honor.
part of the issue when it comes to domestic violence is that it does have an impact on children. And obviously, there was a CPS investigation conducted shortly before you were sentenced in 2015 that was substantiated. So there were some significant concerns. I think that's what led to mother having sole legal and physical custody. There are orders of the court that you need to follow to demonstrate that you've taken the court orders seriously. And I think mother's concern is that you haven't taken that court order seriously. And it is abundantly clear in the order itself that you were ordered to do a 52-week program. And I'm not sure how the mediator got the impression that you were only ordered to do 12 weeks. Because that is not the order.
Because the family court order was 12.
Right.
That other order is a separate issue and has nothing to do with family court. That's a criminal law matter.
That is.
I have done what the court
Stop, sir.
ordered me
I'm
to
gonna ask you
do.
to not interrupt me, okay? There may be times that I cut you off, I do that for the matter of efficiency. I do find it to be highly relevant. It's a criminal protective order that's related to domestic violence that involved the mother of your child. It is highly relevant. And your failure to acknowledge that and understand that is
No, it is-
problematic to me.
No, that's not what you're misunderstanding. It is very relevant, Your Honor, and I said today I would do that. What I'm saying is I did not know about that, and I did complete the 12-week family court. I have completed everything the family court has ordered me to do.
Okay, but you have not completed what the criminal court has.
And that's fine, I can do that. So let's go ahead and get back to my child if we could. I will do that.
Sir, that's disrespectful, okay?
I'm sorry, I'm not trying to be disrespectful. You just said we're limited on time, so.
The other concern that was raised by mom is related to the drug testing, which she contends does not comply with the code section.
I'd like to submit this to the other side, please.
What is it?
It is from the drug testing place that actually has higher standards than the new mediation recommendation. These guys actually follow federal regulations for drug testing, so I don't know how I did not comply with any of the drug tests.
Okay, I'll give counsel
Well,
the
I
opportunity.
won't be able to read this 3-page single-spaced document.
Okay, I'll explain it to you. I dropped
Sir.
my pants and they watched me urinate into a cup. I don't know how
Stop.
I'm supposed to fix that.
Sir, that is also disrespectful. She's indicating she's just received this document from you and she needs the
Well,
opportunity to review it.
I understand.
One thing that I could do is pass the matter to give her the opportunity to review it.
The problem, Your Honor, with the test results, and as Ms. Ramsden made it abundantly clear, is that there's 4 issues that were not in compliance with 304.1.5. There was no test result for marijuana. THC that's a drug, illegal substance. Number 2.
I've reviewed your papers. I guess I don't know
This
what
doesn't
these
address the issues of adulteration, creatinine levels, gravity or weight, or any of those things. Rad Mobile is a national franchise, so they're not state specific. Comprehensive medical is state specific. It follows 304.1.5, and that's the difference. And I mean, that's just.
So let me, I might want to shortcut things here a little bit. You've objected in your papers to me even considering the mediator's report and recommendation. Is that correct?
We object to adopting it and to considering it without
those orders that required you to have 6 months of drug testing?
Yes, but you just said marijuana was illegal.
No, she didn't.
Yes, you did.
No, she did not.
Those were her actual
Sir,
words, actually. But
I
okay.
want you to direct the court, and I'm gonna tell you that she did not say that marijuana was illegal. What she said was that you need to be tested for marijuana regardless of whether it's illegal.
Okay, it's in my system. I have a medical marijuana card.
Well, the sheer fact that you have a medical marijuana card doesn't necessarily mean that you should be smoking marijuana at the time you have custody of your children. That's something that I need to evaluate.
My child will be living with my grandfather, or her grandfather and my mother in Florida. That's the plan, Your Honor. That's what we would like. And if you let me speak, I would like to show the court why. It's in my daughter's best interest that this happens, not mine. I'm going to give my father full custody over my custody because it's my daughter's best interest. I'll stay here in California if I have to and do all your drug tests and do all your games. But my daughter does not need to go back to that home, and that's what I would like to address.
I've not raised my voice. I'm asking you not to raise your voice.
I'm not raising my
You
voice.
are, and there's no need to do so.
Okay, if this is my daughter, I get a little excited because it's my daughter, so I apologize if my voice, it might get louder. If it does, please just tell me to calm down. That's why I wanted my dad here.
I can appreciate that this
Do
is an
this.
emotional issue.
Yeah, so just-
Okay, but all the more reason
I'm
to
cool.
be calm.
I'm calm, Your Honor.
Yeah. Are you familiar with the orders that was put, well, there was at least one order put into place that would require you to participate in drug testing?
Yes, Your Honor.
And did you participate in that drug testing?
Yes, I did.
Did it comply?
Apparently not.
Okay. So that's part of the other issue that we have.
Okay.
Okay? So there are concerns. Mother has some concerns.
Can I ask what the concern is? Are you concerned about marijuana? Is that really what you guys are telling me you're concerned
She's
about?
saying that that's one of the things that did not comply.
Okay,
She's not
so,
necessarily saying. it is
so
clear,
what,
but
that's why I'm
please don't
asking to
interrupt.
clarify. Okay.
Part of the other reason why you can't interrupt me is because we have a court recorder, and it is literally impossible to record down what both of us are saying at the same time. Okay? I'm also trying to move this case along, so if I interrupt you, it's so that we can get onto the issues that we need to be on.
Your Honor,
Give
can
me a
I
moment,
just,
please. Part of the reason when I pause and I ask the
Okay.
to be quiet is because I'm thinking.
No, I guess I missed it too.
Please. So I just want to clarify what Mom is seeking at this point, because it's a little bit unclear.
Okay, I can clarify for you, Your Honor. We would like him to continue testing at non-comprehensive medical lab, which uses the proper protocols for 304.0.5, 4.1.5. And, in addition to that, for the supervision to continue as it has. And my client would suggest, on Sundays for, an 8-hour period of time, just 1 day a week.
So what is the basis for supervised visitation at this time?
The basis is that he has not provided, first of all, he's been a little bit, lack of transparency here in obtaining a test and instructing him not to test for THC, because none of the reports we've had have shown a THC
Sir,
level, which
please don't.
Negative, 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 negative,
Please,
negative.
please do
All
not
marijuana.
interrupt.
the result that I had Ms. Ramsden look at didn't have a result for it. The second thing is that we don't know if his levels are being diluted or if he's, manipulating that. So she wants the supervision in place until at least 3 months, so we can have proper period of time of testing where we're following the rules that this court would generally expect anyone to follow. And at that time, we can reevaluate it. Frankly, Your Honor, sitting here, this is the second time I've come to court, I'm a little concerned about his mental acuity and the anger that he has. issues that continue to spring up that are concern to me about whether or not he's capable of parenting. He insists, he still was making bizarre assertions to the mediator about my client sex trafficking the daughter, and he has been dropping off groceries at her home, claiming that the child is hungry. And my client wants this to stop. She doesn't have enough property, she's getting groceries, she has child support from his benefits. It's just, if I could use the term, weird, okay? It makes me creepy with one being at home.
Can I have a turn to talk, please? Cool.
So the visits have been supervised by,
Ms. Botas.
do you have a supervisor report?
He filed many supervisory reports when he first filed that 10-6. First filed this ex parte. I haven't received any since then. Canceled quite a few visits. But, she's very beautiful about it, and she's very good. He was, happy to use her. So we don't mind using her again.
Did you mind to mention that I fired her? You know that? You want me to go into why? Would you like me to show the text message of why I fired your supervisor you referred me to because of what your client did?
Please not direct your comments to her.
So I need to ask you to ask her? That's what I don't understand. Who would I need to
I will
ask?
give you the opportunity to speak.
Well, nobody has yet. Okay.
I will give you the opportunity, and I will continue to give you opportunity if you're patient. Are you requesting a trial?
We probably, if the court, we don't want the order or the recommendation adopted that the mediator made. We are requesting, some things we agree with, the drug testing, drug and alcohol testing needs to continue for 6 months using comprehensive labs, so we do agree with that. We disagree with the recommendation that supervision is no longer needed. That is simply, we completely disagree with that. So what we're asking for is, if the court needs to hear more from the mediator, from the recommendation, the basis for what she recommended, then we do need to have a hearing for that, because there are so many things that were left out or misconstrued. Just the fact that the fact that he hasn't completed his 52-week battery treatment, I'm not sure if he's actually completed what the family law court ordered, because I've not seen any evidence. He never completed his parenting, which is a different parenting class. But as far as future management for this, I'm not aware of it.
I really wonder how you didn't get any of these papers, even all the
Sir,
negative
please,
marijuanas.
Please.
So in any event, there are a lot of things that we're concerned about, and,
Okay, let me stop. All right, so, it seems that the concerns you have are failure to complete the 52-week program and insufficient evidence regarding the drug testing, is that correct?
that's correct.
Okay. Dad, are you willing to participate in random drug testing for a period of 6 months that complies?
If my daughter goes with my parents, sure, I'll do whatever you guys want me to, as long as my daughter gets away from their house, and I would like to explain why. Also, your marijuana, ma'am,
Wait,
It's right here.
let me stop.
Negative, negative,
Why is it that you're
negative.
opposed, why is it that your
Well, let's-
agreement with regard to drug testing is conditional?
conditional.
I'm asking you if you're willing to participate in drug.
Ma'am, I've been doing drug tests on my own twice a month since I got here. Since I returned 3 months, I'm already
But
3
you
months ahead of the
understand
game.
argument that they have not complied?
That's why I'm trying to ask you guys, how have I not complied when it's right there in highlight negative for marijuana?
What she's indicating is that these were not observed tests.
Not observed tests. Well, it's written on there observed.
Okay, so that's why I need to better understand what we have.
I don't know. That's why I don't understand either. I don't know what we're doing
Look,
here.
I'm trying to get information from you, okay?
Would you like me to ask? I will do whatever I have to do for my daughter. Yes. Whatever it is.
What is it that you're pointing to that say that the tests have been observed? Can you show that to the other side?
Well, these are the highlights of they were saying that I didn't get tested for marijuana, so that's one. Marijuana, negative. Let's see, I don't know.
These tests are from 2017, Your Honor.
Exactly.
They're not recent.
The original one, the original
The
stuff.
order was from 2016.
Yes, but let me explain. He was supposed to have 6 months of testing. So these are various tests that did not occur. He did not have 6 months of testing. These are from 2017. The ones that he has most recently, marijuana was not included, number one. None of these say observed. And none of them have the other chemical analysis that are required. So today is where we are today. He doesn't have 6 months of testing.
Okay, fine.
So that's what I would like.
We'll argue that. Let's get
So let
that.
me ask you, are you willing to do 6
Yes.
months of testing that complies with the board?
Yes.
Okay. Are you willing to proceed with the 52-week battery treatment program?
Yes.
All right, why is it that you believe that,
Oh.
what are your objections to the mediation?
Mediation report, everything. This entire case, everything. Did anybody read the forensic substance abuse evaluation that you guys made me spend so much money to do? Probably not. It says no recommendations, no other intervention.
Sir,
Or, am I getting loud?
You are, but I want you to recognize that have you read their papers? Because there's been objections. to
Okay,
this
you're right.
report.
You're right. Let's get back to my kid then. Okay.
I'm only pointing that out because what I want you to do is address the objections.
My objection is my kid is not living a quality life. And I will explain here. Reason I had groceries dropped off during one of the visits. Well, Ava, you're eating too fast because I took her out to eat. Ava replied, well, I don't eat breakfast and sometimes I eat lunch and dinner when I make it. Why don't you eat? Hope you aren't eating because you lose weight or anything. Ava responded, no, it's just that I have nobody to make it for me. I make lunch and dinner for myself every day. There's never food in the house that I like.
Make sure you slow down just so the
Okay,
court
yeah,
can
good.
take down
Well,
what
that's the
you're
thing
saying.
is, that's just one supervisor's report. Let's go back to the supervisor, why I had to fire the supervisors, because here we have text message from Amanda. We are here. Ava just said, thumbs up to Mikey. Still would love to know is he your fiance or boyfriend? I don't know still.
Sir,
Again, I'm
sir,
sorry, again.
No, I'm just interrupting you because it's difficult for the court reporter to take down what you're saying. when you're
Sorry,
speaking.
I'll slow down. Again, Cindy wasn't going to tell me, but I wouldn't send Ava to her car until she answered me. But the visit starts at the shop, then they are skateboarding there. So that's why I got rid of the supervisor, was because holding my kid hostage. That's what that sounds like.
My son will be moving.
I wouldn't let her get out of the car until she told me. Amanda is not allowed to know where the supervised visits are. She's not allowed to know anything. So that's just one thing. So also my kid not eating. That's the other. She also states in her supervised visits that she showed up actually for one visit, 4 days without a shower. Okay? She shows up without her teeth brushed. She talks about disgusting things. She talks about how her and her mother and Mikey go to hotels every weekend. And these are my daughter's words, okay? When I'm saying, I'm paraphrasing for you all, but if you want the fact, you want me to point to something, I'll do it. It's a little messy right now. Where they go and, they think, my daughter's 9, okay? They think it's okay to dress her up in all this fancy makeup, which you guys, by the way, lied about because you said these were taken with my family in Florida. That's your mother's Instagram account, okay? So, in my daughter's words, they go to hotels every weekend and they get all make-upped up and all that, and they think it's okay to jump on the bed and yell. I won't even yell what my daughter said it's okay to yell here in court.
Sir, let me ask you, is this all information that you provided to the mediator?
Oh yeah, your mediator that was very, very biased and tried to use my post-traumatic stress disorder as her opening line, yes.
What is your basis for saying that she's biased?
Well, let's see. How about we just focus on she couldn't even do her report right, and let's just get over that because it doesn't matter because the report's invalid. Let's not waste time with that.
I'm not sure I understand what you're saying.
Okay, well, I specifically gave her a sobriety date. Okay? And it was much more than the 12 measly months she gave me on her report. Okay? She asked me what the specific date was, and I gave it to her. She couldn't write that down. Why? Why did she call my license out to be suspended, but not the mother's? Apparently it isn't, but it came up as this. Why did she call me out? And then she wants to open it up with post-traumatic stress disorder from the war. Well, that's pretty biased because everybody knows how crazy we are from the war. But I'm going to tell you something, just like I told the media. I'm trying to talk, ma'am. Please, like, you want me to finish? I'm telling the media.
Interrupt you because what you're providing, the information that you're providing, is not particularly helpful to.
You asked the question why it's biased. What I'm trying to explain.
Hold on. I want you to understand that it's relevant. The PTSD is relevant. It explains your substance abuse. We need to understand.
That's what I'm trying to explain.
We need to understand why there's a history. I don't find that to be.
I'm trying to tell you the history.
Sir,
I'm trying to
tell you what I think is relevant in this case.
Okay, well, let's get back to my child
I don't
then.
consider-
Let's not worry
listen,
about
we
me
don't
because, like I
have-
said, I
look,
want my child to go with my dad to Florida. I want the welfare of my child. She's living in an immigrant status home. Why is she not brushing her teeth?
Okay, stop. You need to stop. Your behavior in this court has been.
This is my
inappropriate.
child.
I understand that, but I have parents who come in here all day long and they are very emotionally distraught
Well,
about
guess-
their children.
I'm a
And I'm
father.
gonna ask you again not to interrupt me. But your behavior here, and I will tell, like I said, I have parents who come in here every day and they don't behave the way that you're behaving. I've given you a lot of opportunity to speak your mind, more than I would normally, because I wanna make sure that you have ample opportunity to tell me your position. What you've provided to me has not been particularly helpful, and you've been disrespectful to this court.
Of course I have. I hadn't said a curse word or anything. I keep getting interrupted. Yes, I'm not a lawyer. I don't say the
You
right
need to stop,
things.
please.
Okay, I'll stop.
I've asked you several times to stop, and you continue to interrupt this court. What I'm inclined to do is set this for trial. And I would maintain existing orders, pending trial. And have father participate in the random drug testing and start with the 52-week bed rest.
just clarify, I just want to ask a question before we schedule all this. Are you saying that we're just gonna keep it as the supervised visits and all that until February? Who's gonna supervise?
Proposal, I think people need to find a supervisor.
My father right there.
The previous court order says that a professional supervisor is to be used.
Oh, I guess not.
You are continuing to be disrespectful.
Yes, I am, Your Honor, because this is ridiculous. He
You're
was
not
the
helping
original
your
supervisor, and
situation.
you just said him no? You told my father, the original court-approved supervisor, you just said no to? Okay, just want to make that clear.
You're not helping your situation. You are making
Oh,
matters
that's
worse for
fine.
yourself.
I don't-
And I will
that's
make it
fine.
clear in the order that you've been extremely disrespectful.
That's fine. That's
And you are
fine.
not, by
Because
doing so, acting in the best interest of your child.
no, unfortunately, I am. You just won't hear me out. So it's all right, Your Ma'am, Your Honor, make your judgment. My daughter will go home to her
I will
immigrants.
ask that you be escorted out of this courtroom.
Sorry, I'm leaving.
Now, are you available on February 13th?
Sure, put it on the calendar.
Hold the conference.
This is the most corrupt. I can do any day, anytime you want. We're all set.
You can do either one, so it's up to you.
For one day.
It's when you come.
Okay, as far as the random blood testing, we'd like to make sure that it's done with comprehensive medical so that they follow the proper protocol.
Access to online records.
Oh, you get treated fairly?
First 2 pages of the instructions. Access to it.
Because you wouldn't shut up. They were treating you the same way.
What do you propose to nothing the supervisor?
Cynthia Botas is one, there's DC Connections, Dave Elliott, and that, and, whatever agency. Look on the court website, you can look at the court website, have people contact them, there's quite a few.
I'm not inclined to go with his Botas because of the issues that we've had. So I'd like to select one that,
Okay, so DC Connections would be one.
the objection to these.
Yes, I have an objection to all of that. Amanda has controlled every visit. I tried to show that to the fact that I had to fire her, so I would
What's
like,
the basis for your objection to DC Connections as a supervisor?
I want a supervisor that is not, I don't have to pay for. I'm going broke. I can't keep affording to pay for this stuff. I shouldn't have to be paying for to see my kid.
Your behavior here in court today.
Given my behavior here in court today, ma'am, in the name of Jesus, I don't really care about what behavior you think I'm doing wrong. This is my daughter, and you need to understand that. I'm out. I'm out.